It's time to get ready for world-class music, unforgettable performances, and the very best of wine country hospitality. Festival Napa Valley is back this summer, bringing together over 200 artists in celebration of music, community, and well-being. And here to share more from Festival Napa Valley, we have Lissa Gibbs. Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
This sounds like so much fun. Tell me a little bit about Festival.
Well, every year we do a summer season, and this year it starts July 5th. The programs start at the Culinary Institute of America at Copia in downtown Napa and Oxbow District, and they keep running all the way through July 20th. Films, food, wine, music, you name it, we've got it. There's something for everyone. And this year we are also doing an inaugural symposium on the healing powers of music.
Okay.
The hard science of music as medicine. And we're doing that on July 6th, 4th of July weekend. So if you're looking for, something extra to come up to wine country for, and you want to learn about, some of the cool, groundbreaking work in neurobiology and in music therapy and even in psychiatry and mental health therapy. Really groundbreaking work being done. And Daniel Levitin, best-selling New York Times author, he'll be our keynote speaker for that afternoon. But the morning will start with a concert, of course, because there is something really wonderful about experiencing live music in real life with other people in a beautiful setting. And that's what we do for the whole summer. And yes, it is sunny in Napa Valley today. The weather's actually perfect. It's like, I think the high is 80 today. So if you're looking for a little break from the fog, the marine layer of San Francisco and the immediate Bay Area, just go up a little further north and you'll find lots of fun and lots of music. But we're also doing a tasting event. I think that's actually sold out.
Ooh,
we do that. It is good. We do that at the Meritage. It's a resort in the southern part of the city of Napa, but nestled in the vineyards there. And it features 100 wineries, restaurants, food artisans, live music, a DJ. I think we actually have heard that a wedding party is coming to celebrate their wedding. We've had bachelorette parties before, but this year we're actually, the bride and groom are coming because I think they met there. Or there's some kind of really great love story that we're going to find out that's connected to taste. But, that's what music can do. It can bring you together and bring out the best in you. And so jazz, ballet. This year we are very fortunate to be bringing the Versailles Royal Opera Orchestra.
Wow.
They're making their North American debut. They've never been in North America.
Oh my goodness.
After they're in Napa Valley, they'll be going to New York City, but they're coming to Napa Valley first. And we'll be presenting a full-scale opera that evening. And that features the costumes designed by Christian Lacroix, the haute couture. So it's really kind of a special thing. And we're really excited about that. But we're also doing a tribute to Ennio Morricone, the famous Italian composer who did all the spaghetti westerns in the 60s and composed the soundtrack to Cinema Paradiso, a film that I think is beloved to many people, and we're showing some of his films. But on top of that, we'll have a big celebration at Castello de Amorosa, that medieval castle up in wine country near Calistoga. It's part of Maria Minetti celebrates La Dolce Vita, where we do a highlight on Italian culture. And so lots of fun, lots of people. But I want to make sure that you get a special, you can't come from wine country and not bring wine. So we brought you some of our special crescendo wines from Bouchain Vineyards.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, that's in Carneros, and it's a special vintage of Pinot Noir that they make specifically to benefit Festival Napa Valley. The proprietors of Bouchain Vineyards are huge supporters of classical music and accessibility to that kind of music and full orchestras. All of our programs are highly family friendly. You can bring everyone. And most importantly, this year we started this thing called Choose Your Price. So our evening programs up at Charles Krug those are starting at $5.
Wow.
So you can,
Perfect.
these are name brands in that world of ballet, jazz, and classical music. Pacific Symphony is coming up from Southern California. And you can get a ticket for $5. We're also we're screening Fantasia, Walt Disney's classic, with a full live orchestra doing the score. And that night is particularly family friendly. And we have a kids zone every night at Charles Krug on the Great Lawn, where families can do some fun, creative activities together, quiet, but you can bring kids to the event to enjoy.
Wonderful.
So,
now, I know that wellness was obviously a major focus this year. Tell me a little bit about the backstory of that. Why did you guys decide that that was so important? Well,
we're a nonprofit performing arts presenter, but arts education organization. Next year will be our 20th season. And we work year-round in the schools. Our mission is to bring the arts for all. We firmly believe that the arts they're not extra, they're essential. They're not a luxury. And, more than 70% of everything we do is free, absolutely free. And that includes field trips for school groups during the year. But we also have 2 concerts for kids in the summertime that we charter buses for Boys and Girls Club members to come to. But part of that Arts for All mission is really a commitment to, the arts are what make us human and humane. And, particularly in these times, it brings people together and unites them in a positive and healthy way, and we need that. The isolation, which I think so many of us felt during the pandemic, and in these, very troubling and confusing, global political times, music and arts are what reminds us of how to be kind and how to feel connected to someone else. The mental health benefits of that are huge, particularly for young people. And we see it, in real life. And we see people, have you ever heard a song and as soon as you heard it, it changed your mood?
Yes.
Makes you happy or makes you sad?
You're so right.
So music has this incredible power. So the music and wellness component, the symposium, looks at the hard science around that. But throughout the entire time of our summer season and everything that we've been doing for a long time is really just about supporting a healthy, engaged, thriving community. And a big part of that is just physical health, but mental health as well.
Awesome. Well, so glad you guys are focusing on that. That's going to be wonderful this year. It sounds like so much fun. Lisa, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.